welcome to this video. Now we're going to do a double review today. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to do Freddy vs. Jason. It's been actually a pretty hard thing because, yeah, I was busy. Now, this movie is about, because I'm doing Freddy vs. Jason now, but this movie what the okay, this is obviously a fake trailer, just saying, but so the main plot of this movie is that Freddy isn't scary to any of the kids on Elm Street anymore because they all know how to defeat him and stuff. So he takes Jason over, and tries to make him go and kill and to help him to get his scaring back. However, the problem with that is that Jason actually kills too much and makes Freddy not scary anymore. So he gets pissed off at him, and they have fight. They fight 3 times. Now here's one thing that I love. Freddy is obviously weak in the real world. In Dream, he's good. Now also in this movie, usually when we're in the dream world or when Freddy takes over, we're either in a when Freddy takes over and stuff like that, it's a red area. When Jason is around, it's blue because of the things that killed them. Water for Jason and fire for Freddy. So, yeah. They fight 3 times about in this movie. So, really in the end, because I don't want to get into that much because this movie is amazing. I love this movie, but it's too much of a spoiler if I explain everything. You need to watch this movie yourselves because this movie is amazing, and yeah. But, so in the end, there is no clear winner, but I won't mess that up for you guys. So now we're gonna get into the next set of movies. Oh my God, we're going to one of the best Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween. This movie is amazing. So, pretty much what happens is that when Michael Myers, a young boy, kills his older sister, kills his older sister. They bring him to a mental hospital, and then he grows up. Then he escapes from the mental hospital, and yeah, so he escapes after a man named Dr. Loomis drives in, and with the nurse that actually does have, I believe, 2 more roles in this entire movie. That's Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasant's amazing role. He stayed for pretty much practically every movie except for H2O and Resurrection. Everything after Part 6, he wasn't there. He died. Part 6 was one of his last movies, and I feel bad for him about that, because that was a horrible movie. But I'll get to that later. So, That was back in 1968, I believe, or something like that. Come on, like, we really don't care. 1960 something. Forget it. Now it's 1978, and that's actually the movie's date that it came out. So yeah, in 1978. So his younger sister, Laurie Strode, which was adopted after the mom. Well, that's the remake, so I can't get into that stuff. But yeah, she's adopted because they were scared. They thought it would be safer for her. So I'm guessing, because they really didn't have any backstory around that yet, because we don't actually know that she's the sister yet in this movie. So I just literally messed up Halloween 2, but yeah. So what happens is that she and her friends are being stalked by her brother, who escapes to Haddonfield to murder for no reason. I guess because of anger bottled up in him. So yeah. Now obviously the quality of this video was really bad. I'm just saying, sorry. So, and this movie has a lot of promotion. I mean, well, kind of like promotional things, but they're not. So, in this movie, they actually really they had a lot of, how do you say this, similarities to the movie, the original one. Because John Carpenter really loved that movie. He ended up going to make a remake. But for him, he only made 3 movies in this series, but the best one he made. So I'm just saying, the 3 of the better ones he made. Part 1, 2 are amazing. Part 3 is my number 5. I love part 3, but we'll get to that sooner. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not doing this by week, but you know what, forget it. I'll just, explain. So, turn on the light. So pretty much, so it's a really slow-paced movie. I'm just saying, he hides behind bushes. You don't even find out. He even starts stalking her when she's at school. It's really strange. Yeah. He takes his time with his killing, but, it pays off in the end for him. But, excuse me, Michael Myers is a amazing horror figure, to be honest with you. Without Halloween and John Carpenter, really horror movies, slasher films, I should say more, they wouldn't have lifted off like they did in the 80s and 90s and stuff, if it wasn't for Halloween 1. Because that was a big success for being a low-budget movie, all that other stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to share today. Well, because I don't want to share the ending, but whatever. So what happens is that she goes and kills pretty much all her friends. She's babysitting the kid, Tommy, which does reappear once. So, in the worst movie in the series. So, pretty much, and she's also with the girl. That was the one that her other friend, I forgot which one it was, Annie or, it's Annie, yeah, that she was babysitting. So they ran away, told them to call the cops while she was being attacked. He walked into the room and tried to get into the closet, trying to kill her. She stabbed him with a knitting needle or something like that. So, yeah. Then she runs down the steps. Well, she runs and all that other stuff. And then Donald Pleasance, aka Dr. Loomis, comes and shoots him, I believe, 6 or 8 times, and he falls off the balcony. Then in the end, we find out that he's not there. Great. So that's where part 2 had to come in, or there could have been more murders. So yeah. So pretty much all I have to share for you guys with you guys today. So and then they take her to a hospital, and then yeah, everything proceeds in Halloween 2. So yeah, see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, bye, bye.